There.
Oh, I pushed the button already.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Are we live? Yes.
We usually are when we say that.
Yeah. Just like to
All
make sure that I see what's going on in front of me,
right.
that it's
You can
actually
also say
working.
hi so Amber knows you're there.
Yes, please. I think we're good. So welcome to our Hurley's Hand-Dyed podcast. I am Amber from Crafty Performers on Etsy, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Dave's watching a game. I don't know what game, but he's watching a game.
What?
Sorry.
You can't hear him at all.
I could, and that's why I got distracted.
Yeah. And I'm Donna from Crystal Skies Hand Dyed on Etsy, Instagram, and Facebook, and Crystal Skies Handmade on Etsy and Instagram. And together we are,
Together we're Hurley's Hand-Dyed.
right?
Hi, Art Junkie. Welcome. And everyone else who's been on already. I've said hi to you in the comments. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Jill. Hi, Steph. Welcome back as well. Hi, everyone. Welcome.
Right. Hello. We really appreciate you coming over and seeing us. Um, we've got lots of things we've done this week. So I think I do.
You've done a lot of crocheting.
I've done a lot of crocheting in the last 2 weeks. Um, I I don't think I've dyed any yarn because I think all my clubs were done
Mm,
when from the last time.
but we can show our dragon now.
Oh yeah,
Should
everybody.
have all gotten it by now because it
Yeah,
shipped right before we filmed last time.
that's right. And we couldn't show that. So you have that one. You
I
can,
do have that one. Yep.
but
So
I can't show. Did I keep a yarn?
I don't know if you
I
did.
don't think I did this
You
time.
don't usually.
No, I don't usually. I kept a yarn from the Halloween one, but then I sold it. I had one left and I put it on. I thought, oh well, in case somebody wanted to be in it and missed out,
Mm,
and yeah, sold the next day. So
yep. That
so I
happened.
appreciate that. Yeah. So,
Hi,
but
Laurel. Welcome. Hey, we've got quite a few people on right now and actually chatty.
you're gonna have to when you come for Christmas, if you come for Christmas, you're gonna have to show me how to because you said I can pull up the comments on my side too, right?
You can. Yeah.
Okay, you'll have to show
You
me
can
how.
just open our YouTube channel and minimize the viewer for Zoom and open our YouTube that channel and go to that video and have it open on the right underneath Zoom and you can see the comments.
Oh, that's because we're live. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can just go to your
My big cat,
internet. She's big.
she weighs 20 pounds. She is so big. She's
She's
so heavy. That really, she was heavy when I lifted her. But doesn't that, I took
Steph,
up her table. This is the table she sits and looks out the window, even though she's got a cat post right here. But she likes to look out the window. And now my big bush out there is getting a little tall. She can't hardly see. I
Steph said the dragon this month was amazing. They're always good, but this one blew me away. And didn't you say it was your favorite?
Yes, yes. I think the yarn was my favorite this time too. Yeah, I
Yeah.
really liked it. And it was don't tell me, gray. No, it was orange. Um, oh God.
Purple, blue, and green.
And green. Wasn't there some orange in there too?
I said, or yeah, orange, purple, blue, and green.
Right, the blue was different. Yeah.
Yeah, those are the colors of the filament that I used.
I've been
And
do
we'll show it to you shortly.
yeah, I've been dyeing a lot of darker yarn, which is out of my comfort zone, you guys. I'm not, but yet I really like the way it turns out. So I may have more darker, but I'm right now I'm just trying to filter through and get some of the older yarn out before I get some of the newer yarn in.
Hmm.
And is your computer closer than usual?
No, it's actually further away than usual.
Because your head's cut off.
That's because I pulled it down to have the dog talk to
Oh, for the
you.
dog. Yes. Okay.
Oh, Steph said her kid already claimed the yarn. She's like, I don't know what I'm making him, but he wants it.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
Yes, that
Okay.
is. So that's a fun um a fun a fun club. I couldn't think of the word. Boy, old age.
Fun
Anyway,
club. I
so
don't know what I'm making for this month yet. Should I tell them that? I have no idea. I should make that plan though, because we're already at the 19th.
yeah.
I need to
Yeah,
decide what
you
I'm
have to. Yeah,
making
and
for this month's
we've got
dragon.
people already in it. So yeah,
Yeah.
start making them.
Just been like if we talk about our weeks, we can talk about the fact that I've been sick. Last time we filmed, I mean, I wasn't feeling
I
good. I told
remember.
you I
Yeah, you
wasn't feeling
started.
good. And then Sunday, I ended up having a fever all day, and I took off Monday and Tuesday from school because I was like, if I have a fever, I should not be there. Because when you have a
I
fever, it's
thought,
contagious.
right, and then you had another 3-day weekend the next weekend, so that probably helped a little
Right.
bit.
Well, yeah, because I had school Wednesday, Thursday we had a half day, and then I was there until 7 because of parent teacher conferences.
All
And then
right.
Friday I was only there half day for parent teacher conferences. And then Monday we had off for Indigenous People / Columbus Day. So this week's only been 4 days, which has been good because I was tired. I'm like, I'm still feel like I get home and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired.
Yeah,
So
well,
yeah.
when you've been sick, yeah, it takes sometimes a long time to get over it. So,
Well, then Dave was sick last weekend. I gave it to him. So we
uh,
didn't do anything last weekend. I left the house on Monday to go to the pharmacy and pick up a prescription. And that's about it. Otherwise, we stayed home. Like from the time I got home on Friday, we were home. We were in our jammies all weekend. We just rested and diamond painted. So I have diamond painting to show that I
oh,
did.
good.
But
I
that's
didn't
about
do
it.
any diamond painting. I didn't even work on my October pumpkin on the thing. I mean, I kept having intentions to do it, but
Hmm.
I'm looking at that orange, all that orange. So I may just jump onto November.
It's not that bad. The one I'm doing right now has a lot of orange too. It has like 4 different colors of orange.
Yes, that's right. 4 different colors of orange. So I
Hmm.
saw an advent calendar that I was kind of interested in. It was a puzzle advent calendar
Oh.
where there it actually you put together three puzzles when you were done with it. It had
Mhm.
three different Christmas puzzles, but they were made out of that wood stuff, the heavier wood, not the.
Mhm.
I thought, I don't know. They'd get lost here because of Coco.
Cat.
She'd grab at the things.
Yeah.
So, but she's real good when I diamond paint, so she might not be bad with puzzles. Since she's not a kitten anymore, she's out of that. But
Yeah.
I found years ago when I was doing the Harry Potter Club, I had gotten those bracelets, those
Oh,
rubber
the wristbands.
that said about the Marauders. What's that? About I will do no harm or something. What is that?
The
Oh,
Marauders map.
yeah, the way you open
I
it up.
solemnly swear that I am up to no good.
Yes, that's what it said. So
I
I
will do
found
no
those,
harm.
and so I gave Coco loves to play with those. She loves rubber bands too, but
Yeah,
I
the
thought
rubber
these would
bands
fit.
aren't,
Yeah,
you don't want to let them because remember, Katya bit one in half and swallowed most of it before I caught her.
yeah, yeah.
So those are not, actual rubber bands are not good,
And this
but
is
those
the
are
third.
thicker.
Yeah,
So
yeah, and she likes them. So I've got a bunch of them if she loses them around the house. So yeah, it's
yeah.
funny the things you find when you're rearranging everything. So,
Well,
but
yeah, like the old business card you found of mine.
oh yeah, it said Amber's. Don't tell me. No, it said handmade Hurley's Handmade Haven. That was what the name of your shop was. Handmade or jewelry. That's when you were doing jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Back
when you
before I
flip it
got
over, it
married.
says in your writing, it says appointment with Dr. Meyer at
Oh,
you must
I
have wrote
think
that there,
I
so I remember.
probably did. I
Uh,
probably did. Oh, and thank you, Jill. She said I sound so much better. I
yeah.
feel so much better.
Speaking of
I
appointments,
was so tired.
you know how you make your appointments so far in advance for the teeth cleaning and for my eye? Well, I
Hmm.
find out that thank goodness I made them at different times, but I have a 10 o'clock dentist appointment at on the 24th and a 3:20 Dr. Myers appointment for my eye laser. So it was,
Oh,
oh well, at least I'll get it all done in one day. Jeff said you're not going to get nothing done on that day. That I think it's next Thursday. So I says, well, I'm
yeah,
glad because yes, when you go to a doctor, it breaks your whole day up
it does.
and you don't get anything else done. So and
Yeah, when
they
I went to my eye doctor, they were like, well, you're supposed to set aside 2 to 3 hours for this appointment. I'm like,
2 to 3 hours. Why? What do they do to you?
nothing. I spent a lot of time waiting in the waiting room,
Oh,
waiting for my eyes to, they took me out of the room to wait for my eyes to dilate in the waiting room.
see, and
And
Dr. Myers just leaves you right in there, and it only takes like 10 minutes. It seems
but
that he.
I mean, the place we go to is like Eye Institute of New Mexico, and it's
Oh,
big. They actually do surgeries too. They do a lot of LASIK surgery. They do a lot of other surgeries. So it's not, and then it's not just one doctor. They have like 3 or 4 doctors that are there. And it was like there was a lot of people coming and going.
Dr. Myron has a partner in there.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I knew that.
Yeah. So I've never seen him. I've never seen him. I mean, I've never even seen him in the office.
Oh,
He's never come out or anything when I happen to be in there. So
mhm.
I just love Dr. Myers. Yeah.
No, he's a good guy.
He
Um,
asked about you, said
Jill
to tell you
asked,
hi.
oh, sorry. What did you say?
He said to tell you hi. He
Oh,
misses.
tell him hi back. If we come in December, we'll go see him.
Okay.
Um, Jill asked if that's a new bookcase behind you, but I don't think it is. Isn't that just the drawers above you, behind you on top of the bookcase?
What bookcase?
Behind you. It's not a bookcase, it's
A dresser
a dresser. Yeah. That's
with
just it's just the drawers.
on top of the
Unless she can see in your closet and is wondering if there's a new bookcase in there because that closet door is usually closed.
okay, let's close it.
Oh,
I need a bookcase in there. It's one of those metal ones that
um,
I for shelves, but
mhm,
I guess not kind of a bookcase, but that little cabinet there, this it was
mhm.
first piece of furniture your dad and I ever bought. So it's all maple, and so it's probably what
She says
50 years old at least.
That's next to you, the white one. There's no white bookshelf next to you. That's a
Oh,
stack of boxes. What?
she sees my the bookshelf there with the storage bins on it.
Oh, maybe,
And on
yeah.
this side, more storage bins.
Yep. That's how we do things in our family, storage bins.
Yeah, I got shelves and I got storage bins on them and all my yarn, it's like you never get along. No, no. I said no. I said no.
Hi,
No,
Aunt Shell. Welcome.
there's my girl.
Hi,
She's
Coco. She's
so
like, what?
she's such a good cat.
She's
Oh,
so much chiller than my cat is.
oh, she's way chill.
My cat is still in kitten mode, though, and she attacks everything.
Yeah.
I
And
have bites on my
Coco never
ankles.
did that. Coco never was like that. But you know what thing I noticed?
Hmm.
I don't think I can ever remember hearing Coco purr. She doesn't purr. She's not a
Huh.
cat. I mean, she doesn't purr. And maybe she does, and it's just so light we don't hear it. But
Yeah.
because Pearl, you could hear her purr across the room, she purled for.
Yeah, Clementine too, like in the morning when she knows we're awake and she's
Uh-huh.
about to get out of her crate, she starts purring and it's you can hear it across the room.
Yeah, and not her. She's
Yeah.
just never, and I don't know if the story of my Coco is when my son had her in his apartment, he also had a ferret. And he raised them together for about a month before he had to get rid of her because he couldn't have cats. But I just wonder if she never really learned to purr because she was only about 4 weeks old when Jeff
Mhm.
got her, and he got her from a pet store, you know.
Yeah.
So who knows? I just don't know. She just never, and she looks so big up there. She's so big.
She is
Oh,
getting big.
yes, she's so big, but she's so pretty. She's a pretty girl. Me who never would own a tabby. But after all, she was born on my birthday, you guys. I had to take her.
And you felt bad for your son.
And she's the best cat I think I have ever had. I mean, she's my cat. She follows me everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Jeffrey says, yeah, when you're gone, he says she comes over to me, but when you're here, nope.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you doing? You can't fit in that bag. She's thinking of going into my bag.
Oh, no.
Nope. They can make themselves fit almost anyway. Anyway, back
Anyway,
we kind of heard what your week was like, and you'll
oh,
see
now
what
your
the
turn.
week was like.
Well, do
So
you
we
want
move on.
anything big happen that you want to talk about or anything? I can't. I haven't really talked to you a lot because I've been sick, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
and nothing big's happened in my end here. Um, what's that big festival that's in New York? That's this weekend. The
Ryan,
October Rhinebeck's in New York. Or Christy, Tristan, and Alaska went to it. They've been sending pictures. So I've never been to Rhinebeck. Me and Amber never have gone to Rhinebeck, but
but we've
they
been to
go
New York.
every year. Yeah. So yeah, we have been to New York. We've been to Broadway.
I've been twice. And if
Well,
you
that's
guys
my
wonder,
David.
I went with Dave too, and it was so good. I am crocheting, by the way. I have my Juicy Couture velvet from Joann's, and it's a sparkle color. I don't know if you guys can see the sparkles in it. It's kind of hard. And I've got a scrunchie I'm making while we're talking. Just just
Yeah.
letting you guys know. So if you see me look down, that's what I'm doing. I'm not trying to ignore. I'm listening and crocheting at the same time.
And I would do that, but I'm not good because I count. I'm a counter.
Yeah, I don't
So
have
it's
to really count these ones anymore. My brain does it automatically for these.
Yeah. But I have made mistakes on these hats and have had to go back. I mean, I think it was Fiber Spider. He said he counts every single row when he's done with it to make sure. And I almost have to do that. So
Mhm.
I've not counted some rows sometimes and had to go back 2 rows because I've thrown my count off. So, but anyway, this week um I have been well, you'll see what I've done, but I have been experimenting a lot with hats. I've been going on YouTube and trying out their patterns, and I have learned so much that you can use the same hook, the same pattern, and if you're using different yarn, they don't come out the same. You'll see some of the
No.
yarn it's just way big, and but I finally found the yarn that I love. Of course, it's the most expensive yarn I have. That's not that is it's cotton, you guys, but I found it and I'm using it because I do like, and I like the way the stitches look. It's just easy double, and they look so nice in this yarn. Sometimes you can't even, some of the yarn, some of the wool, and I did some in the woolies and stuff, but you can't really see the stitches unless you really, but anyway, you'll see when I'm done here. But that's about all I've done. I was done with my clubs. So, because I think even after the last time I had just got my Wizard and Witches Club in the mail. So, and that's still open, you guys. You have a week left to sign up for that. You have
Mhm.
2 weeks left to sign up for the Dragon Club. And I think I have November 15th if you want to be in the Wizard, which is Christmas at the Castle, Winter at the Castle. I change the wording sometimes. I don't remember which one I put down. But anyway, yeah, that one.
Okay.
But I had to change the picture on the Wizard and Witches Club, and I did it. I changed the picture. I found a cat. Have you looked at my picture? It's a
Oh
cat.
no, I haven't recently.
It's a cat sitting in front of books, 2 books, and then there's like crystals on the side. And on the books, the way I put my little thing on, I can put the month right on the book binding. It looks like the book's written for like October this time. Yeah, it's kind of turned out neat.
Um,
Yeah, and so I can spot the difference too in the different ones. Boy, it was hard when I had the Halloween one on our Dragons Club on one because
mhm.
they were both done in the oranges and the blacks.
Mm.
Yeah, and when you just at first, when I would glance at them, I'd go, "Huh? Oh yeah." In fact, I think one girl, she was in both my clubs, and I think I shipped her the Halloween one instead of the dragon one, and then the dragon. I mean, I shipped the right club, but yeah. But that's okay. I figured it out, and now it's different. So there you go.
Yeah.
The life of a thing. I even thought about today. I watched some videos on hand dyeing some cotton yarn with the
Mhm.
proactive. I mean, because I have the cotton still yarn, and I
Yeah.
bought all those proactive, is that what they're called? Proactive dyes.
Mhm.
When I was doing the onesies and stuff. I still have some onesies to dye, but it's just getting into the mood to do it because, and I don't even mind dyeing it. It's the washing them out. It
Mhm.
takes, it can take hours. I know, what's her name on Autumn, Essence of Autumn. She was showing, she was doing some bamboo, and
Mhm.
she said she started washing them at 8 in the morning, and it took her till 1:30, 5 hours to wash out like 16. I think she did 16 skeins, but
Wow.
she had 6 different colors, but she only had like a pan of 5 of each. Yeah,
Mhm.
because each one, I mean, you
They
you're
don't
not.
wash the same as the acid dyes because color washes out after, unlike with the acid dyes. Usually the acid dyes, they shouldn't wash out after.
No, and
You
the
have to
proactive
really
they know
rinse for
better.
a long time.
It really takes up the water. And
Mhm.
we're in drought right now. And so I kind of hate, and the onesies, after I washed them just a couple times, I could throw them in the washing machine because
Right.
once the dye has set, the extra dye does not, it's done setting.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
can agitate, and it suggests that when you tie dye that you
right.
wash with detergent
But
after.
you can do that with yarn. I even tried to think of ways to bind the yarn in like a baggie or long bag or something, just to throw in the washer. But after
Hmm.
that one experience I have with my pillow here that's full of 8 skeins of wool that got washed instead of spun, I am
Hmm.
so careful
You got to
about
be
it.
careful now.
Yeah, so well, okay. FOs? No.
Um, no, we usually talk about whips first, but I
Oh,
want to show you.
the one
I
whip.
tried really hard to do this kit.
Luna?
This
Now is
is a unicorn. This is a unicorn. It's amigurumi. The yarn is actually, it's not Wooble's brand, but they
okay.
do have a yarn that's like the easy peasy Wooble's yarn.
Okay.
Almost the same stuff. The pattern looked wonky. After I was following it, it didn't look right, so I took it out. So I
Okay.
tried. I told you guys I probably would have this one done by the next time you saw me. This is the one I picked. And I couldn't. I sat down, I was following the pattern. I mean, I was doing everything it said. I was counting, I had the right amount of stitches, but it looked weird. So I have to try it again because you start on the top and then you do the head, the face out. And so I was doing like increases on one side and then decreases on the other side. And it like kind of like it made it go instead of popping out right. It looked weird. So I will attempt this one again, but I will grab one of the other ones next time to try. Because I
Did
have
you
a few
get all
other.
them that brand?
What?
Did you get Woobles?
No, the only woobles I got was the one I showed you. That I
Okay. Well, you
because
have
they're
to,
so expensive.
there's $30 and pat me on the back. I had 60% off coupons today.
You can't use those on those. Just so
I'm
you know.
glad you told me
Just
that,
so you
but I
know.
almost went down. I mean, I was really tempted because I thought, well, I could if I could send two to each of the girls to Penelope and my gosh, Alice for
Hmm.
Christmas. They're like 10 and 12 or
Hmm.
11 and 13, and maybe even give there was a Frankenstein one, give that to Aiden to do, and
Hmm.
then but I thought, I wonder if, because online I was gonna, when I ordered the Easy Peasy yarn, they
Hmm.
had they're on sale for 20% off right now. But they also had one of those $10 off any items even, and it said I couldn't use it on those.
Yeah. Woobles are excluded from coupons.
And I read on my little 60% off coupon and it didn't. It said Cricut and sewing machines and
Mhm.
irons and all that stuff, but Wibbles wasn't listed on there. And I thought,
It wasn't listed, but it doesn't work.
but I did. I'm glad I didn't waste my time and go down there. They
Yeah.
had to tell me I couldn't have them.
You would have thrown a fit, wouldn't you, Mom? You would have been a
Well,
Karen.
last week I had 60% off coupons, you guys, and I went down and I bought the Red Heart Jumbo Stripes yarn
Hmm.
for my hats. I kept them exactly overnight and I took all 6 of them back because I thought, well, jumbo stripes, they probably wouldn't even, when you're only doing 12 rows, they probably wouldn't even show up on the thing on the hats.
They might not.
So yeah. Anyway, I have enough yarn in this house that I don't need to, although I did buy the Easy Peasy because I love that yarn. I'd never worked with it before and I really like it. I looked at some other that's supposed to be like the Easy Peasy on Amazon, but
Hmm.
after I read it, it's $5.99, but you
Hmm.
only get 50 grams. And for $11.99, you get 150 grams of the Easy Peasy Woobles. So it actually is cheaper than buying their off brand. So
Hmm.
I thought, oh, yeah, I'll just stick with that. I like it. I'll show you guys in just a bit. So,
Steph says there are so many really great free amigurumi patterns out there. I can't justify the Woobles prices. You
oh,
know, I'm the same way, but after I did the Woobles pattern, I was like, oh, I get why people are going crazy with Woobles because of the yarn for one thing, and the patterns are really simple. And you have the video links, and I mean I've done amigurumi patterns too, and they're not bad at all. But I'm like the ease of Woobles, I think is what people are paying for. You know what I mean?
well, some lady on Etsy is
Mhm.
selling the Woobles already, she
Already
calls
made.
already made for $5 each, but she's taking the pattern though, I think, and using other yarn and making a bunch up because she has more than one. And who would sell something you paid $30 for $5?
Well,
So
she might be buying more of the easy peasy yarn because 150 grams of the easy peasy yarn will probably make about 8 woobles.
well, that's what I'm saying, that she
Yeah.
might be, but she's not buying the kits, the third.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
we get a crochet hook in, which we'd use our own crochet hooks anyway.
I
Did
used the woobles one
did you?
because I knew it was the right size.
Oh, okay.
Because sometimes these acrylic ones, they don't go the same.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
don't do the same as they should because we crochet with them a little different.
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, yeah. So
Well, and I figure it comes in the kit, I might as well try it.
right,
That's what I
yes.
did with the woobles and this other one. I tried the crochet hook that
You
came with
paid
it.
$30 for that one kit?
I think I paid 25. I did get it on Amazon. The whale, the
Oh,
Bjorn the whale. Yeah, I paid like for this guy. I think I paid $25 for it. I wanted to see what the hype was about.
he's cute, and you can make a bunch more. You got the pattern now.
I do, and I have access to the video links forever.
Does it
But
take long to make?
it took me about an hour and a half.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm a fast crocheter.
Right. Well, I was to say if you have that thing coming up, you could crochet
Oh,
a bunch of those up as if
that's
you have
next
the time.
Saturday.
Yeah, as if you have the time to do it.
I'm just gonna do. I the past couple shows we did, I sold a whole bunch of velvet scrunchies too. So I'm gonna bring some more velvet scrunchies. People really like the velvet ones.
Oh yeah.
So,
Well, Jeffrey almost had me buy some velvet. They had it in NPS, the velvet,
mhm,
like you have the but
mhm,
Bernat velvet. And I
mhm.
says, I don't know how well a hat would do in that. I just wonder if it would be sweaty, if you'd sweat, because it is something you use for blankets, and that's for warmth. And
Well,
so,
people use these, I think, I've seen people make sweaters with with this. It'd be a good winter sweater
yeah,
because I mean the velvet is warm. I mean, I no longer live in a cold climate though, so I'm not making a sweater out of it or a hat out of it. But
no,
The Bernat velvet is the big ones, the big skeins that I have, they're the Bernat velvet.
yeah, yeah, they had some.
They are crushed velvet and regular velvet. And they make really good scrunchies too.
Yeah.
The Juicy Couture is fun. And next time I see it on sale at Joann's, I might buy some more of the colors of the Juicy Couture because they have more variety than the Bernat.
Well, but you have to go all the way into Albuquerque to get to a
No,
Joann's.
but I can do it online and have it delivered.
Oh, yeah. But online, you can only use one coupon. I
But
mean,
if
if
it's
it's
on
already on
sale,
sale, yes, if it's already on sale. Yeah, right now I have I have some easy peasy on Joanne sitting in my cart that I have to make the decision tonight because the sale goes off tonight, midnight. So I have,
oh,
yeah, and it's not a big, it's like 20% off is all, but still it's 10.20 instead of 12.99. So, it's
mm,
makes a big difference when you're
yeah.
doing a bunch. So I just hope these sell well.
If you're
So
using it, I mean, it's worth it, right?
yeah. So, but yeah. So, and if not, I'll send them to you and you can sell them. You swap meats or whatever you call them, you
Oh,
craft fairs.
the markets. Do we want to do other whips now? Like I just talked about my crochet whip that didn't
Oh,
turn out.
I have
You
one whip, but that's all you get to see. I'm doing it with the easy peasy, so you'll get to see the finished objects later. But I'm making a hat. It'll be a hat when it's done. Jeffrey said I should make them real short and make the kind for the Jewish guys to wear.
a yarmulke, they're only like this
Yeah,
big.
yeah,
They're
about this big. He
And
said,
I don't know what the deal.
I said, well, I wonder, I often thought about this. I wonder if they use a bobby pins to keep those hats on because, they bow and stuff in front of the wall. And I don't know how they make them stick on if they don't,
Yeah, I
because
don't know.
they're very
That's not
big.
I don't
And
know.
maybe the little scarves you make, they call that something too. Um,
My
um,
headscarf or my bandanas.
yeah, your little bandanas. I saw some on Etsy and they had a name for it. It was
Oh,
a like a I don't know, like the Amish would wear or something, but they had a
oh,
name for it. Yeah.
I have
And it
no
was
idea.
just a little.
Well, mine I tie under my hair. I don't
Oh,
tie it
right.
under here.
Well,
That's
they could.
that's
They could if they
no.
want.
Well, but these ones that doesn't work.
Oh, okay. They're
Looks
not
weird.
all.
I mean, No, it's not the same.
This one looked weird too to me, but that's how they did it.
Yeah.
But they used granny squares. They did granny
Mm.
squares.
I've
So
seen people make them with granny squares.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're
Anyway,
fun.
so what are your whippers?
I have one whip. And Jill says I have packages coming from Joanne. Who knows how many? Uh, I understand that feeling. I had started this last week, and I am to here now.
You're
Actually,
so
I started.
cute.
It is so cute.
Yes,
I
it would go
admit,
so well with my cat in the moon. It was her.
I was a little bit trepidatious. I'm going to show you up close. I don't know if you can tell on the ghost. It's got gray and peach on
I
the
see.
ghost.
Uh-huh.
And
And
I was like, I don't know how it's gonna look, but from a distance, it looks
yeah,
good. It gives him
yeah,
good
it's shadows, like where it's folding on it. Yeah.
and I've been trying to use it's got the perforated cover sheet. So I've been tearing off one square at a time and working on one square at a time. And it's been really nice. My
Nice.
goal is to finish it by Halloween.
All right.
Well, I did, okay, when I was sick, the first 2 days I stayed home, I didn't know diamond painting. Honestly, all I did was sit on the couch. Well, I laid in bed the first day. Rusty let me sleep in bed until about 11. But the second day I slept on the couch. Because I couldn't diamond paint. I couldn't sit and lean forward because of how much congestion I had. My eyes were swollen from the sinus pressure in here. Like
Wow.
these bags that we have, I did not have them for 3 days, 4 days because of how much pressure was in my sinuses. I was swollen. And when I leaned forward, the pressure all came forward, so I couldn't diamond paint because that's how I diamond paint. I lean forward.
Right. Yeah, me too.
So, yeah, I didn't that first week I was sick, no diamond painting. Last weekend, I've done that since last weekend. But yeah, thank you, Aunt Shell. Oh, oh, Jill, the Joannes, they come from like 5 stores. That's right.
Oh,
Because when you
yes.
order online, if they don't come from the warehouse,
That's
they
right.
come from
They
different stores.
different stores, and I've had that happen too. So we'll see my package. My first package of the ones that I ordered on Amazon, and they came all one day. I ordered Jeffrey has Prime, and so I got them the next day, which I liked. And with Joanne's,
Oh, there's Jeff.
I might not get them. I
You see him
want,
behind you.
yeah, I saw him. I
Okay.
saw him here with Joanne's. You don't know when you're going to get them, and I wanted these because I wanted to get them done for the show, get some shown so I could show you
Mhm.
guys what I've been doing. Yeah, I'm crocheting again, you guys, and my hands don't hurt. And I really think it's because of the furls, because
Yeah.
of the crochet hooks. It's something, the way it hits me here. The other
Mhm.
ones hit me in the middle of my hand, kind of, the way we hold them. And I used to get like a callus, right?
Like
And
the Amis, or are they the same way with the Amis, or the Amis are good too?
is good too. But I
Oh,
happen to, well, I'm using one furls is my H, and then the last row I do with the Anami hook, which is a G, because it's white and I can see when I'm using darker.
oh.
Yeah.
I'm actually using a furls too on this. This is a I. It's
Yeah.
one of the ones that they had on clearance.
Oh, uh-huh. When they had those off.
They have a flaw that I cannot find in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it works. Jill says that's good. They aren't hurting. Mine don't really hurt either. When I knit, my hands hurt. When I crochet it, they don't hurt as much.
Well, when I used to knit, not only did it hurt my hand, but remember I used to have to lean at night in the middle of the night. My hand would go numb, and my
Mm.
hands haven't gone numb. Oh, and that's another thing. When we were on last time, I was having a lot of trouble. Remember with my sciatica?
Yeah, yeah.
The cold weather hit,
And
and
it's
for the
getting better.
last 3 days, I haven't had. I've gotten up in the morning and can walk and everything. Nothing's hurt. I haven't had to take aspirin or ibuprofen or acetaminophen, at all. And I thought, just it had happened the morning that it really got cold. So I
Mhm.
thought, and that's weird because usually you'd think the heat would be good for it, but maybe the heat was making it swell. I don't know. And
Maybe,
I'll be
yeah.
right back. I'm going to sneeze. I have
Okay.
a hurricane here.
While you're grabbing a tissue, let's see, Steph. Yes, the furls help so much with hand paint. I also have some handmade ones from Etsy that are resin handles over the regular metal hooks, and those are great for hand paint too. Yeah, it's crazy how that works. I mean, even Well, I mean, I had bought this one to try for ergonomic and it worked, but something about the roundness of like the furls and the um other acrylic ones is better because this
Totally.
is ergonomic, but the way we hold our crochet hooks, it's
You
not
get metal, right.
it's flat.
Right.
Like the other ones
Oh,
are
yeah. And these are nice and round in our hand. Yeah. I'm so glad that someone recommended these and I tried them and I love them. They may be pricey, but
but
yeah.
they're worth it if they work.
Yes, if you can do it. And the thing I did, like I said, did you notice the omnis are more rounded? The furls are more rounded. The omnis are more pointed. So that's why I like the omni when I do my finish because I do a smaller stitch and it's easier to get them into. And I don't want to, you guys, my first furls, I was crocheting with an H. Do you remember this? And we were in the car driving on our trip and
You broke it.
was using a cotton worsted, and I snapped the end off. But
Mm-hmm.
furls did replace them. They were really good about that. But yeah, I learned my lesson on I used to take my yarn when it was and put whatever these to pull them out. You don't do
Mm-hmm.
that with the furls because you could snap the
Oh.
end off. I pull out my metal hook to do that. So
Yeah.
because you learn little tricks because these are acrylic and if you drop them they can shatter. I mean they can.
I mean,
They're
I've dropped one in my classroom and I
oh
was, oh, it's gonna break. Because I don't have carpet. We have like it's cement under tile. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it did not break. And I was so thankful.
yeah. Well, I've dropped mine a couple times in here, but now that I have that carpet under my table, it
Hmm.
doesn't hit because I did break the other one when I didn't have the carpet. I dropped it and
Remember that.
but furls replaced it. They're been so good about that. Now the Omnis don't have that kind of a replacement, but
No,
they're
but
half
options
the
are
price,
cheaper. Yeah, they're half the price.
so you don't mind as much.
Mhm.
Although I suppose if they broke within the first 30 days, Amazon would take them back because
Yeah,
Amazon,
they probably refund you or have
yeah,
you send it back. Sorry,
yeah.
I'm undoing yarn around the outside of this.
Oh, you didn't start on the inside.
Well, sometimes with these velvet, when you do that, you get like the whole thing out in the middle.
Oh, I know.
I want
I
to
know.
deal with that on video because
Yeah.
that's
It's
embarrassing.
like easy peasy. They had the little thing sticking out, but
Mhm.
it was like someone had just shoved it because when I start pulling it, it pulls the whole section comes out. But I use them, it's good. But anyway,
Rosie says she's doing a diamond painting right now. That's awesome.
which one? Which one?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like she shared it in the Fiber Floozy chat a couple times. I don't know which one it was. Is it a Thanksgiving one? I'm trying to remember because I think she shared her picture in the Fiber
They
Floozy.
have a Thanksgiving one in Diamond Art?
It's not Diamond Art Club. She's doing a diamond painting, but it's not Diamond Art.
Oh,
But
that's
yes,
okay.
they released Thanksgivings this week. I got Dave and I the sets of the minis because
Okay.
he's been doing them with his students. He's using them as a reward for his kids. When they do what they're supposed to do, like when they turn stuff in, they can come up and do a few diamond painting things, and they love it. So
Oh,
we got
what,
the little ones,
what age are they?
huh?
What age are they?
Fourth, fifth, and sixth graders.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been a nice little carrot to dangle in front of them to get them to finish work and finish it correctly. So he's been working with them with the Halloween ones.
Oh,
The Thanksgiving ones they released has like 12 or 14 in it though, so it was more expensive than the Halloween ones, but he thought that would be fun to maybe get a group of kids, like have them earn the opportunity to come in and each do their own and then hang them up in the office if they finish them.
oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because I mean, we have enough of the pens now too that they could each use their
Yeah.
own pen.
I used to throw my away, but I keep my kits inside the ones that I haven't, even though I use my own pens. I
Mhm.
have ergonomic ones
Yes.
but yeah,
The
but
new
you said
pens that
even the
come
new
are
ones are nice.
so nice.
Yeah.
The
So,
new ones, like they don't even have to do much like refilling of the putty or anything. It's already in the tip and you just twist it.
oh,
So
that's right. I
other
uh I
pens,
had a few in my cart, a few things in my cart, but I'm waiting for I want to use I have $50 worth of free but I want to use it when they release the new calendar.
Oh, I'm like either calendar or Black Friday because they usually release about 100 kits on Black Friday and 100 kits on Cyber Monday, or 50 on Black Friday and 50 on Cyber Monday. I have $200 worth of points saved up, Mom.
Well, I have 1,700, which is like 50 plus, I think, is it 1,700? Does that sound right?
Well, I'll tell you what I have because I can just get in the app really fast and tell you. Account, my rewards. I have 19,000
Yeah.
697. And I have, well, okay, so I have just shy of $200. I think I have 150 off is the most I can do.
Oh, okay.
But still,
Yeah, that's
I
good.
mean, that's a lot. That's a
So
lot. I'm very close to 200. After my
anyway,
number, I'll be there. But yeah, so I mean, if you have 50,
yeah, $50. I could, and I still have enough that I could get the free shipping on something too, but you can't, they don't allow you to stack. I
yeah, you
can't use
can't
the 58.
combine
Yeah, the combined.
coupons with points, but that's okay. I mean, even if I get $200 worth of free product and I have to pay $10 shipping, big whoop.
Right. Well, I
You,
even thought about it. I almost ordered, I had in my cart. Oh, that's what I had in my cart. The houses, the Halloween house.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've
That
got it. I was gonna
yeah,
show it to you.
I wanted the other houses and they're on back order. So I had that in my cart and I could have still got it and just taken up the $10 free shipping. And then I would have
Mhm.
still only paid the 14.95 for it, and that wouldn't have been bad. But then I fooled around and I should have got the Hall.
Sell out.
I should have got the ghost that you're doing. That is so
Oh,
cute. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to pull down this two stockings, the kitty cat stocking, the dog stocking, and get
oh
those
yeah.
for Christmas. So I do
Oh yeah,
still
because
have,
I finished those last year.
yeah,
For them to
they're
do
so cute. Well, you need to work on the horse one then that I gave you, the big
that's a
sleigh.
big one. Yeah.
That's so pretty. I want to see how it turns out because I've got it too up there.
Hmm.
It's in my to-do list.
I know there's so many that I want to just finish. I'm like, I would love to focus like only on one thing
Right. Well,
for a
I know,
while.
and
I can't.
I've got the tiger up there that I'm working on. I've got the black cat one up there that I was working on, and then I've got my calendar that I
Hmm.
thought I thought, oh, this is gonna be nice and easy, but you still
Hmm.
have to sit down and take the time to do it, you know.
Yep.
So
Hmm.
not get waylaid into something else. And you'd think I have all the time in the world, but I don't because I'm doing other things that are
Well, no,
important.
you run a business
That's
too.
right. I run two
Run a
businesses
business.
actually. So, and I'm
Yes.
hoping with the third one. So
Yeah. So you've got a lot going on.
yeah, so
Rosie says it is a happy Thanksgiving one.
oh, cute. I bet it's
Yeah.
neat. Yeah. Well, it's like my October one, my September one with the
Was it
the
sunflowers?
calendar. No, it was the car.
Oh, yes.
That would be cute for Thanksgiving. I could put that in my window. I've got to figure out how to. I wish they'd have done a perforation where you could just perforate it off. That's an idea to tell them, just so we could use them, put them up. Because then
Hmm.
you have to cut them and then make sure they lay straight. I do still have my cutting board over here, but I don't know where my thing is.
Oh, your rotary. You don't
My
have a paper cutter either, do you?
yes, I do, but it's not big enough. It's only
Oh.
6 inches. It's not, and these
Okay.
are like probably 14 inches across.
Oh, I thought they were only like 12.
I don't know. They seem big.
But either way.
Yeah, either way. Anyway.
And well,
Okay.
it's not gonna work. It's not gonna cut well with a regular cutter. Like I just bought a
Uh-huh.
mandolin
Huh?
for my classroom. I just bought a mandolin, which is the one that
Oh,
slices down.
yeah.
It's not super heavy duty, but it would probably work for that.
Yeah. We had those my whole life growing up. All the classrooms had them. And the
Yes, and usually the ones that school gets are like heavy duty.
yeah, and the kids don't allow weren't allowed to go near them. We had one at work too, at one of the
Mhm.
dealerships, because we had to cut something, and I remember using it many times. And yeah, and the handle is heavy. It's really a
My handle's not heavy on this one because it was like made for personal use. It's not made for like a classroom use. So it was like less than $30 and it's not super heavy duty, but it works for like when I have to cut papers in half for my classroom. Because
Hmm.
sometimes I print things on a half sheet to save
Oh,
paper.
yeah.
And
Mm.
so it works for that. Or to work for my Cricut Joy in my classroom. Because I have a Cricut Joy in my classroom and it only prints on 4.5 inches or cuts on 4.5 inches. So
Oh,
it's tiny. Dave and I both got one for our classroom at the beginning of this school year. So we can do like vinyl cutting or paper cutting in our classroom quickly without having to use the big one at home. And remember to bring it back to school when we're done. You know what I mean?
right.
So yeah,
I think
this is good
so
for
they
cutting
made small
vinyl.
ones. Oh,
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm almost done with my scrunchie too.
Yeah. So we do finish objects now,
Yes, and I don't have any finished objects.
and I have a million.
Yes.
I've
On
been
that
doing
call.
it, you guys. I've been experimenting on hats. I showed the one hat last time, but then I took that same yarn. Now I'm gonna have to take my hair out
So she can show off the hats.
and show you how they fit because I even brought my little brush in. So I'm prepared. Okay. I don't think I got ponytail thing. Okay. Anyway, I used the exact same pattern and all the hats turned out different. This is the exact same Well, let me start with the patterns I like. This is the Easy Peasy Woobles yarn that I got. And I just love it, so I bought more. This is the bright yellow, and this is how they fit. And I hope this is how it goes right above. Does that look good? Does
Mm-hmm.
that size look good? Okay,
Yep.
so I have the yellow, and then I have a green.
That's pretty too. That green is so vibrant.
And I have a white,
Pretty.
and I have a lavender
You did get a lot of easy peasy yarn, didn't you?
that I'm working on the blue. And they have a red, another green, a
Turquoise. Oh, is the blue you're working on the turquoise? Is
yeah,
it colors Bjorn?
yeah, it's easy peasy. And they have a latte one, which is chocolate, and they have so I might get the rest of them. There's like six more ones. But anyway, so that's it. Now, these are the exact same pattern, except this one I had to take completely out and redo again with less rows, with less um rows where you add more stitches. What do they call that?
Yes, increases, less increases.
Hmm. And this one, see,
I
it's
like
a
that.
little bit farther down, but
Mhm.
it just isn't as, you know. Then I did the same exact pattern with a cotton. This is called Yarn Bee Arabella, and
Okay.
it's what is it? It's called Checkmate, the color, and I think it's cotton. What do they say? It doesn't say made in Turkey. Oh, 55% cotton, 45% acrylic. Okay, same pattern exactly. It's a little snugger.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the same pattern, the same yarn made three different color, I mean, three different things because the way the stripes fall.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, I got three different hats out of those. In fact, this last one, I had to remember when Hobby Lobby had their big sale last year and I bought all those little cotton ones that I'm making the heavy blanket out of.
Mm-hmm.
It's same color. So I used it and put it's a little heavier, but not much. But that's what's on the bottom of these.
Okay.
Okay.
Jill said that coral looks good on you. I think the pink cotton.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Then I used Woolies, which is 80% acrylic, I think, and 20%
Vice
wool.
versa, I think. I thought it was vice versa. I thought it was 80% wool, 20% acrylic.
No,
Is that
there's
black or
20%
is
wool.
it brown?
Nope, it's black with like a red
Oh,
and a
okay.
dark green. It's called pine, but
Okay.
must be a dark, dark green, almost a spruce green.
Okay.
Two of
Against
them.
your hair color, it was hard to tell that it
I
had
also
moved.
got enough to make probably three more of those hats. I like this pattern now that I've got it down. Then
Mhm.
I made a pattern that was on what's her name? Begade. And it's
Okay.
called it's a double, but it's a double that did I show this last time that doesn't have the holes?
You
But
might,
it,
I don't know if you did or not.
look how big it is.
Oh, well, that's okay because a lot of kids today like them slouchy. They
Yeah.
wear them slouchy.
And the way I'm doing with I've got now I have pink, white, those multicolored ones, and a deep gray pom pom. And I'm gonna let when I put them online, I'm gonna
Mhm.
let you can either have it without a pom pom or with um I'll show you the gray pom poms that I just got in today
Mhm.
on back order. So they're kind of dark grayish,
Mhm.
but I thought they would go all right on the pink even.
It makes me think of the nothing, the color of the wolf that was the
Oh yeah.
nothing in the
But
never-ending story.
these aren't bad. And you guys all probably know, you might not, to make a pom pom fluff up, just use your hair dryer. It fluffs them up. So
So are the buttons working to put the pom-poms on with your hat?
yes.
Oh,
Oh, and I
good.
was thinking, going to show you guys how to do it. I take my metal crochet hook and I stick it through the end. Pretend this is my metal one. And I grab a hold of the elastic and pull it straight through and really stretch it and stick your button in the buttons. This way they're removable. People can change them out and they have those buttons, but you have to sew the button on the inside. So
Mhm.
you have to take the button off. I guess cut the button out every time you wash them because you don't wash the pom-poms. So in this
Right.
way, if you had more than one pom-pom, you could actually interchange the different colored pom-poms if you want.
And if you don't know what mom is talking about,
Yeah, here's one right here too.
okay, I'm like,
They're the buttons. You can
I
probably
make
on
the
Amber made
pom-pom
you.
buttons.
Yeah, the little pom-pom
Buy
buttons.
them from me.
See?
And I sell them in variety. I just pick a random set of colors for you because I made they're all kind of random, but yeah, and they all say made with love on them, and I
Yeah,
designed it myself.
I was gonna have you make me some that said, but crystal sky is such a long word to get
It
on.
is. It
Yeah.
is. It probably wouldn't print well with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Did I show this one last time? This was the first hat I made.
I think you did. I think that's the one you showed us last time.
And it's big too, but this is the one that I followed the pattern from spider fiber spider,
Hmm.
and I had to go in and actually take out one of the increase rolls because
Oh,
yes, it
it was
was
too big.
huge. So yeah, so you just have to kind of experiment. And then when you find the pattern you like that works, like I did with these, I love the way they look. I love the definition of them. I mean, and they're just a real simple double all the way down. But with this
Mhm.
easy peasy, it just looks so nice. It doesn't because the easy peasy is a cotton, a 75% cotton with 25% nylon. It doesn't look like I told Jeffrey, it reminds me of shoelaces.
Yeah, because it's got the shell around the outside of the
Yeah,
yarn.
still around the outside of the cotton.
You
And
guys
that's and
don't
I
know about the easy peasy yarn.
yeah,
Google
and
actually
it's
designed it.
right, and it stretches. That's what
Hmm.
so that you can make it tighter because it will stretch, you know.
Hmm.
So yeah. But anyway, I'll be putting these up on my site and I'm gonna put them on my Crystal Skies hand dyed site, I think, not the cotton one, not the cotton site. Because because I am.
Do what you want. It's your shop.
It's my shop. I
Yeah.
thought I might even put like maybe since I'm making three of each color, maybe one color on my hand dye made shop and then the other, or one
Yeah.
kind. Yeah. Because since I control them and I don't work, I'm home all day, so nothing's going to get sold without my knowing it. That if I did sell one, I can take it off the other. Just like when you sell stuff at the swap meet thing or
The market.
yeah, that you have listed, you just take it off right away.
Hmm. So, by the way, I have a finished object now.
You do.
I finished a scrunchie. This is why I like making scrunchies because they
Yeah,
are so fast.
this is one of the scrunchies that Amber made that I'm putting in my hair right now.
It is.
Bright
And
pink.
these ones, I just do a row of singles around the band. And then these are triples. I do three triples in each single.
Oh, okay. So you only have
I
to
don't,
go once?
yep, you only have to go around once. So those ones, like the one that you got, did I
Pink and
send you
blue.
velvet?
Huh?
Did I send you velvet or the other ones? I think I sent you velvet, right?
Oh, but
Yeah. So the other ones, like this one right here, with the regular yarn, you have to go around twice because you do it once with singles, then you do a row with two doubles in each one, I believe, and then a row with three doubles in each one to make them super
I
wide.
do have another finished object.
Oh, okay.
I've got to show you.
Okay.
It's a little red. I mean, I was waiting for this yarn to come in. I actually ordered it off of eBay. It came in with, I ordered some cotton and it came in with it. And I made one of these
Oh, the scrubby.
because I had found the red one that you made me years ago and we've been using that. But I thought after I made this, I had bought 3 skeins. I'm not making anymore. They're not easy.
They're not, it's hard
They're
on your
selling them.
hands.
They're selling them for like 250 and 350 on Etsy, already
Mhm.
made.
Yeah.
And I they're worth like $5 or $6 because they take so long and you have to do two of them and then you crochet them together. I mean, it's not
Mhm.
an easy peasy project.
It's
So
not. And
that's
that yarn is hard on your hands when you're
yeah.
crocheting with
And I
it.
used the new, it's called, I'd never seen this kind. It was in, like I said, it was an Etsy and I think it was an older brand. It was called Spongy. So it's
Oh,
not as rough as it reminds me more of the stuff you get at Hobby Lobby than the stuff that
okay.
you get at Joann's. It's a
Oh,
little bit
okay.
softer, but
Okay.
I made two of them because I wanted, and I still have yarn left, but I thought, no, no, these are not for me to make.
Oh, I mean, when you knit them, like I did the knit ones.
Oh, did you?
Huh?
Mine wasn't knit from
No,
you.
I did some square knit ones. I started doing them when I was
Oh,
living at
yes.
Dave's parents' house.
Yes.
A lot of them there. I don't know where those went.
Well, I even looked at the square ones and but it's still the square ones, they only do a single layer. So
Mhm.
it's not, these are double layers. So you're getting the extra, you know, on it. But
Mhm.
single layers, just anybody could crochet up a square like that, you know.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, well, a lot of people could crochet up a circle too.
Yeah, yeah. They're a little bit harder, you guys, but but that's what I'm doing on these hats, exact same pattern practically. I
Mhm.
do, yeah, almost exact same pattern.
Okay,
But
what about the other hat patterns? You have other hat patterns that you haven't shown us yet. I swear
mm,
you have another pink one you showed me that kind of rippled around
right,
itself.
but I thought I showed it to you guys last time.
I don't know if you did. I know you showed us the white one. I don't think you showed us that one last time.
And I already put my hair back on, so you can probably see it's bigger.
It reminds me of an elf, like a Christmas hat.
This was from Fiber Spider. He showed how to do it, and his fit better. But I think this is that Egyptian cotton, and I think it is maybe it's supposed to be a worsted, but I think it knits up like a bulky. And he
Okay.
had it used, and I took this out and remade it once because actually I took it out twice. The first time I used his pattern, it was huge. The second time I went down from he had us use a J hook, a J hook. So I went down to an I hook, and it
Hmm.
was still too big. So then I went down to an H hook, and I did one less row of increases, and it's still, big, but
Well, if you
I
had
did
big hair,
I
if you
do
had
have,
big hair, we have flat hair. We have flat hair.
yeah, but I have lots of hair.
You do, but it's not like someone who has maybe ethnic hair, like naturally curly big hair.
Yeah, long it is in the front. I mean, even got caught on my glasses.
That's
Ah,
okay. It can be, I mean, they can be long, they can slouch a bit. Some people like them when they slouch a bit.
yeah, but see this, then it ripples back here. Well, it is loose. Can you see how
Yeah.
loose it
I can
is?
see it loose, yeah. It's
But
for a
yeah,
older head,
so
but it's
I
still
guess I would advertise it as one of the bigger adult women's hats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you said, and these, if these are used as a chemo hat, the people aren't going to have hair anyway. So you want it a little tighter. So,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't want it. I saw some chemo hats that they've made. They have all kinds of holes in it. And I think, I mean, they're pretty patterns, but I don't know if I was going through chemo, I don't know if I'd want my scalp showing through it that much. I don't know. It's
I don't
probably a whole
know.
preference thing, but it's just, yeah, but these are warm too. Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Jill said the divine hat. Is that what that other one is called? The divine hat?
that sounds right. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like a swirly pattern. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty.
It's pretty, and it was took longer than, well, like I said, I took it out two
Mhm.
times.
2 times, yeah.
I did that pattern 3 times, and I thought, okay, I don't really, and there's a lot of counting because you're doing to make the swirl, you're doing, I think I did back post. I mean, I did those right after our last podcast, and so yeah. Anyway,
Anyway.
anyway, so now I know Jill's waiting for this. You want me to show what I bought, what I purchased this week?
Yeah, I've got a purchase too, so that's perfect.
Okay. I watched Jill's podcast last week on her doing her planners. And so I must have watched one before. Well, I've watched some of her planners. And but this time it struck a chord to me and I thought, you know, I could buy one of those planners and I could use it to put my I right now use a little recipe box for my recipes for yarn. And I thought I could, if I could find the lined paper to go in it, I could use it for my recipes. Well, you know me, and I mean, if you know me, you guys, you know I'm a Harry Potter. So on Amazon, I found the Harry Potter's Marauders map one. Here's what it looks like.
Awesome. Jill
And
said yes, by the way.
yes, and it's got reminders and goals in the front. But I was going to ask Jill about this. Um, it has, I guess you make your own calendar. It's all
Yeah.
I can figure. Because, but for each month, it has like 4 different types of calendars that you can do. And I don't really understand that, but that's okay because I'm not going to use those anyway. I'm going to
Well,
use it.
I had a teacher planner. A happy planner was my teacher planner for the past 3 years.
Oh,
And
okay.
you set it up and yeah, like you can do your daily
And
stuff, your weekly
yeah,
stuff.
it has like 5, 6 different pages of calendar things.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't, on each month. So
Yeah.
each month has that.
So you can
So,
plan out your whole week for each month. It's like, so like if you have like at 8 a.m. I'm gonna do this, you know what I mean? So like one tile, like one row down is
oh,
like a
right,
whole
because it only
day.
goes for 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, anyway,
Yeah.
but it comes with, I'm sure Joe wants to see, it comes with the dividers. Remember, I talked about the dividers, and the dividers don't have anything on. So I can put the alphabet on the 12 dividers.
Jill
And,
said 2 by 2 boxes are the monthly.
oh,
And
okay.
and
Yeah,
schedule the first calendar is the month and the other pages are for the weekly schedule. Yeah.
okay, great. Yeah, because those have the most in it.
Yeah.
And then when you get into the back, I wanted to show you have they give you all kinds of stickers.
Oh yeah, happy planners are known for their stickers.
All kinds of stickers you can use.
That's awesome.
And I think there's like 4 or 5 pages of them, the different stickers. Remind me of the potion stickers I got in the mail to give to my Harry Potter people. Uh,
Yes.
yes, that must be the numbers.
And Jill said that's called a vertical layout. So you plan your week vertically, not horizontally.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you told me that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then, yeah. So that's that. And then I did find the line papers on Amazon so I can put my recipes on. So we'll see how far I get. Because I have to write every one of those recipes out, transfer it from the card onto here.
That's true. That's a lot of work.
But I thought this way, because I have more things to work with. I can actually put like in the down below, like if I do 2 yarns at a time to do this much, if I do 4 yarns at a time, instead of having to, because sometimes I do 5 yarns at a time, sometimes I do four. It's
Mhm.
awful at the club when I'm going to do five and I have 22 people. Then I have these extra two that, so
Jill
then I
said
have
it's your potions, Mom. It's your potions.
my potions. Yes, my potions book.
And Happy Planner does have, you can get bigger discs. If those discs, if you end up filling up more paper, you
Oh,
can
I see what
buy
you.
bigger discs so you can expand it to be bigger.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah,
I'm
just so you know.
like single things, aren't they? And
Mm-hmm.
then this comes out too. It's
Yeah.
that. Cool. Yeah. At NPS, they actually had a box. I found it over in the crafts of just the discs.
Mhm.
I guess you can make your own happy planner if you're
Yeah,
thinking about
I
it.
have a punch. I have a Happy Planner punch, and then I bought discs on Amazon to make small books and stuff
Yeah.
too.
And this is all plastic, the
Hmm.
the fronts and backs. So yeah, and each one of the dividers one has Ravenclaw, one says Hufflepuff, one has So it's right up my alley. And then the
Okay.
back, yep. And I think there's a map in it somewhere. It
A
said
Marauders map.
the Marauders map in the back.
That's awesome.
So yeah, that's my big purchase. And I mean, they're not cheap. It was the most expensive one on Amazon, but I thought if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get the one I want.
Well, and
So
yeah, Happy Planner isn't cheap anyway. They're
no.
not a cheap planner
But
brand.
the thing with Happy Planners, if I'd have got it like a Joann's, I could have used a coupon, but not on eBay or Amazon. You pay what
No.
they pay, and that's it. So
Jill said, I love it. She loves it.
good.
It's
I do
awesome.
too. I really do. Now I just have to work with it. I might even leave the calendars like in the front just to have the different months to know to plan out what I'm going to die on different days. Yeah, there you go.
Like,
I
when
do die.
your clubs
Yeah,
are due.
my clubs. Yeah, speaking of the clubs, I may start a new club and call it All But Sparkles. And it will just be you'll get a skein of sparkle yarn plus a mini. You won't get to choose your own yarn. I'm just going to do sparkles because it's all that sparkles. And but I'm got that I'm tossing that around my mind how I would run that. So, but I did years and years ago. I did the fairy club. Do you remember that?
Mhm.
And I used just the sparkle yarn, and it was fun because yeah, fairies. Yeah. So, but different things, if I just say all the sparkles, it could be other things like the sparkling sky at night I mean, there's a lot of different things I could
Yeah,
go out into.
that's
So
true.
anyway, we'll
Anyway,
see.
okay, so my
You-
purchase.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you
What did you
watched
do?
last time, you saw that I did this one. This
Yes.
from Diamond Art Club.
Hmm.
Well, while I was sick, they released the Halloween one.
Oh, I
You
remember
talked about it being
that.
in your cart. Well, you talked about it being in your cart. Well, I got it.
Right. You got
Dave,
two.
I got one for me and Dave, and Dave actually finished his, but
Oh,
it's in his classroom.
you haven't started on yours yet?
No, I haven't had a chance to start it yet.
2 weeks
I
ago?
brought it. I was going to work on it during parent teacher conferences, but I actually did work.
People actually came in to talk to you?
I mean, yeah, all my parents came that were scheduled except for one. But no, I was working on I told you about the natural tie-dye t-shirts we made for Mesa. So I did the cutout on my Cricut of the Mesa logo, and I brought my heat press to school. And in between parents, Kelly and I did our heat press and we put the logo on our t-shirts. So we have them for our field trip next Friday. So
Oh,
it's really cool. Our kids have them.
yeah.
So yeah, but so
Yeah.
yeah, I got the Halloween one. It's really cute. Dave's looks really good. It actually, it's a lot more drill heavy. This one, is very minimal on the amount of drills on each side. I don't know if you noticed that.
But
Like
that's the one you got from Amazon, isn't it? Or
this,
did you?
no, this is the Diamond Art Club one. I got it
Oh,
from HSN, from Home Shopping Network,
oh,
but it's
okay. Copy
Diamond Art
network.
Club. It's the one of the ones that they had released. So it's very minimal. This one, like three of the four panels are like full coverage in drills.
Wow, so it'll be heavy.
It'll be
It looks
heavy
like
and
the
it'll
roof.
take longer.
It looks like the roof is all drills.
Yep, and it's actually like two pieces. I don't know if you can see. There's like almost like the inset or outset. I don't know what you'd call it right there.
Right. Well, I was thinking about that, and you know how people collect the Hallmark villages and all that stuff. Well, this would be a cute, I mean, there's three of them. Aren't there three of the Christmas ones? And now there's this one that would,
So
yeah,
yeah,
because the Santa one, the reindeer one, and the,
I think it's just Santa and reindeer. So there's
okay,
just two
maybe I
Christmas,
saw the other one on the Amazon, a
maybe.
different one. But anyway, I thought that would be, and they light up and just to put out. And in fact, you guys have that cabinet you could put them in, so Rusty won't eat them.
He ate one of my scrunchies this week.
Yeah. But I would say, I mean, instead of investing in 30 and $40 in each one of those little porcelain things, this
Mhm.
you get to make yourself, and yet you've got something that you can put out and you don't have to have a wall to hang it on. That's the thing with diamond art, you run out of walls. Well,
I
I
know.
I still remember seeing the one girl, and I don't know which one she was, but she had an easel.
Hmm.
She would interchange, she'd put each one of her new ones on the easel while she was working on the next one, and then that one would go and she'd move that up somewhere else. But she had a big easel where she in her living room so that everybody got to see when they came in, saw her new diamond art one that she did.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of people who buy the books that you can put them in when you're done. Like
Yeah.
it's
But
got like
can
a
you imagine
sleeve.
how heavy those books would be with all the, because each diamond art painting is heavy.
They
So
are. They
you
are.
have that at my house. Did you ever take it home? Your
No,
portfolio?
my
That
portfolio is still at your house with my drawings from college in it. I think it's
right.
still in your closet.
Yeah. I don't think it got ruined when I had that leak. Remember when it went all through my closet when my water heater leaked?
It
But I think
shouldn't
I got it
have
all
because
out in time.
it was
I
zipped up too.
did you take home the square one? Your actual boarded with your drafting board? So
I
that's
don't have that one, no.
and that's in there too.
Okay.
Maybe you
Because I
can
thought about getting that and using that for diamond painting.
maybe you can pick that up this
Because it's
winter.
a tabletop drafting table.
Yeah, yeah, yes. Yeah, you could even do diamond art painting on that
Mhm.
if
I thought
you've
about
hooked it on. Yeah.
that. Yeah.
But I don't know if I could diamond art at an angle.
I
I
know there's a lot of people who do. They set up
do
drafting
it.
tables, they do it,
Yeah.
and they really
Yeah.
like it.
So,
But
yeah.
you gotta find what works for you, I guess.
What do we want to eat?
Oh yeah, Mom, talk about what you did.
I went to the dollar store because I hadn't been in there for
25
like,
tree.
huh? Oh,
The
the dollar.
dollar 25 tree.
Yeah, the $1.25 tree. And I picked up some food, you guys, that I had. Well, two of them I have never tried, and then three I've not, four I've never seen there before. And I don't even know if I'm going to try these right now. But I know you guys have probably seen these ropes, and they've got something on them in the middle. I got twisted rainbow punch and twisted. Oh, I got two rainbow punch. I thought I grabbed the other one.
Oh,
Anyway, so, but they're sweet tarts, and I like sweet tarts, so I probably like them. But the ones I'm gonna, they had Hello Panda, you guys,
we
for
love Hello Panda.
yes, me too.
So good.
These would be my snack. I'm not gonna open these. Then they had, if you guys like trail mix, they had, these are really good sized packs of trail mix for $1.25.
Mhm.
They are, let's see how much they weigh. Well, of course, it's way down, 5 ounces. So, and this one is as peanuts, raisins, cocoa candies, and sunflower kernels. So, and I like all that stuff. They had another brand that had the cranberries in, but this you got a lot more. So I thought, and I've never seen this Cars Detroit born 1933, the
Oh,
American Trail Mix. I've never seen that brand. Have you?
I don't,
Cars?
doesn't sound familiar to me. Yeah.
And
I
but the
don't know.
things we're gonna try is they had these day 7. Has anyone ever heard of these?
7 days?
7 days. I'm reading it backwards. 7 days. And they're a croissant, but this one has chocolate in it. And this one has raspberry or strawberry and vanilla flavors. So I thought, well, it feels soft like a spongy cake. So I
Well,
thought
it's a croissant.
I'll try it. I shouldn't have went. I bought $15 worth of candy today at the dollar store. That's all I bought. I went in with
I
this
thought
in
you
mind.
weren't eating candy anymore.
I haven't. I wasn't. I haven't eaten candy for so long. And I love licorice. So I bought the different licorice. It smells so good. Mm. I took my scissors out. I should have left my scissors in here. Ooh, it really does smell good. Crocus sitting here. Oh, you guys, it is. It's a croissant.
Mm-hmm.
It's sweet bread. It's made with a sweet bread. I
Mm-hmm.
haven't eaten the inside yet.
Oh, I see your cat. She's like, what are you eating?
You wouldn't like it, see? Yeah. Oh, well, wherever the filling is, I am not getting to it yet.
Maybe rip it in half
Yeah.
and find the middle and see if the filling is in there. Did you find it?
Mm-hmm. Not a lot.
Okay.
Oh, like strawberry jam. But the croissant is good. Yeah, I like that. I'm not going to open the other one, the chocolate,
Okay.
because me and Coco are going to eat this.
She's not gonna eat any.
Oh. But her
My
nose.
kitty, she started liking treats and she'll eat them out of my hand, Mom.
Mm.
Oh, like the Temptations treats, the little tiny squares. She'll pull it out of my hand and eat it.
Oh.
So good, like off my fingers. And then she tries to eat my finger because it smells like the treats. But that's a good sign, right? If they'll eat out of your hand.
Coco says now that Mom's not locking us in this bedroom at night, we don't get treats anymore. Because that's how I used
Uh,
to get them in here. Remember, I'd
mm,
give them treats.
yep.
What are you doing? She was
Now she
rubbing.
has free reign of the house.
And I actually don't even think she notices that Pearl's gone. They never laid together. And I mean, Pearl, you know, Abby and Pearl used to lay together all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But
But then you got
yeah,
rid
then Abby got gone. And and now but Pearl was 17. She lived a very, very good life.
of a long life.
A very long life. Huh,
Yeah.
Coco? Yeah. Can you purr for me? She's kneading like crazy over there, but
But she's not purring.
no purse. No purse from the little girl.
That's right.
Anyway, that's about all I have. I'm looking around. Oh,
Yeah.
I just want to show you guys this.
Oh.
I took, whenever you make dishcloths, you have a little bit of yarn left over.
Mm-hmm.
I made them into a cake.
Oh.
Okay. But this was the start of the cake. The cake was this big around. So I used our
Our
uh,
knitting machine.
a knitting machine and it's actually a reversible hat because it's different colors on the inside. It's lavender,
Nice.
but on this side is, yeah. And I didn't even get into that pretty turquoise out here. So, yeah, but I'm not real thrilled. I mean, I know people like make these hats, but to me,
You
it's
put it inside out.
nope.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll change it.
Back side. Okay, I'm like, that might make it look better.
Well, it's just I don't like the feel. I mean, I don't like I don't know. Is that,
But
are you
it's
sure that's
super
inside
warm.
out?
It's cotton, right?
Yeah, double layer of cotton. They're 100% cotton.
Yeah.
Are you sure
Yeah,
it's
that's the
inside out?
outside. Yeah, that's the outside. You
I used
shouldn't
to
see
have
the
trouble
loop.
when we were making the
Yeah.
things.
It should look. Okay, so I have a knitting thing right here. So you should see V's. You should see V's, not loops. So those are V's.
Take them out of there.
What
Okay.
you have, Mom, is loops. See, like this.
Not like the pearl side.
Uh-huh. So you should have V's on the outside.
I can probably take it apart. Oh, I don't want to though, because I've tied it off and everything.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'll
That's
build
okay.
one. I mean, I'm not going to sell it. I'm not real happy with it, so it's not
Yeah.
gonna be in my sale. It'll just be a hat I can grab and pull on. But I have so many hats. When you and Christy first learned how to knit and crochet, do you remember that? And Tristan, I've got like a pile of hats that you guys gave me, and they're really nice hats. But
Mhm.
and knitting, I remember knitting. Christy was saying when she first started knitting hats, how much they take so much longer to make
They
than
do. Well, we found my hat that I made
Here's one of my little
with
balls.
sock yarn.
That
Yeah, that's reverse stocking net. Jill says she has reverse stocking net.
okay. But it's pretty.
It is. One second.
These are really good, you guys. I do recommend them. They'd be nice for breakfast. Maybe I'll have my other one for breakfast tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Why
You
did I
turned
do
the
that?
light off?
I didn't mean to.
Oh, that was weird.
I turned off the hall light. We found my hat that I made with sock yarn in my closet. Talk
Oh,
about
yeah.
how long it takes to make a hat. This is my sock yarn hat that I made so you could fold up the brim.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it is big too,
Yeah.
because
See,
it's hard. It was hard to get the gauge with the sock yarn.
yeah.
But I mean, it is warm because it's 100% wool.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that's I'm gonna pull out some of my worsted weight wool, but that's what I was thinking. Wool hats are nice and warm, but a lot of people can't wear wool. I can. It makes my
Here we go.
forehead itch.
I can slouchy it.
Yeah, there you go.
Where is a
That's cute.
slouchy hat? A little more slouchy. There we go. That looks better. As opposed to yanking it down like I
Like, oh, kids, I
did.
cover my ears.
But I mean,
Oh,
it's getting chilly here. I don't know if I'll have to wear a hat this year at all, though. We'll see. I mean, the wind this week, past couple days with the rain we've gotten, has been chilly for here.
well, I was telling Amber before we started, I think we Cedar City, which is just maybe would you say it's 60 miles up the road
Cedar
toward
City? No, Cedar
oh,
City is near Vegas.
no, it's
Are you talking about Park City or are you talking about
Cedar City where Madeline went to college and I bought a
Heber
condo
City?
there. That's Cedar City. It's up the road.
No,
It
that's Heber City.
no, not that road. Up toward Vegas. You go on the same highway going toward
Yeah, but
Vegas.
it's not 60
Cedar
miles away. It's a couple hours.
Okay. Well, anyway, they got
Anyway,
6 inches of snow today.
which is
So,
weird because they're a hot town.
but they're higher in elevation.
That's true.
They're more like Flagstaff, Arizona compared to Phoenix. Flagstaff's up in the mountains, so they get colder weather. They even get snow up there. So, but
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the clouds to clear. I think we might have got some snow up on the mountains too. It was like 42 degrees last night, and we have a freeze warning tonight. So
Hmm.
but after being in the 80s, we were like 10 to 15 degrees hotter than usual last week and the week before. And now all of a sudden, our high today, I think, was 62 or something. So it's like weird. And yet next week, they said we're going to be in the 70s again. So
Mhm.
I don't know what's going on with the weather nowadays, but
It's autumn.
it's weird. So, of course,
Not
everybody
quite
says
winter
that
yet.
every year. So,
Yeah. Dave said at his school, their maintenance guy turned off their pumps and their AC units. So they can't use them anymore until next spring.
wow.
Yeah. We
Well,
didn't turn ours on at all on Thursday or Friday.
I would say for the last 3 days, I haven't had to have my air conditioning on, you guys, and I was running it every single day, and I've had the heat on.
I turned the heat on this morning here
Yeah.
because it
When
was
and
below
you're saying
70 in
you
our
said
house.
it was raining there,
Yeah,
and that makes
really
it the
raining.
dampness. Yeah, the dampness makes it colder yet. It feels
Mm.
cold.
And
So
our
we
dog is a big baby and doesn't like to go outside after it's rained
so you have to
or
go
if
with
it's
him.
windy.
Oh,
He's afraid of the wind. I have to go stand out there with him if it's windy at all because he won't go out on his own. He's afraid the wind is going to get him.
it is.
He was pooping yesterday and the wind hit him and he ran around the backyard like, what the heck just touched me? And then he went back to doing his business after the wind slowed down. Yeah, he's
Oh,
a big baby. He's
yeah.
afraid of everything. He's barked a lot today because of the thunder.
Oh, yeah. Now Coco does not like thunder. She disappears. We can't find her. Huh? Yeah. But that's the only thing well, she doesn't like the vacuum either. Pearl would have sat on the vacuum if I'd have put her on it because nothing bothered Pearl. She just
Yeah,
was so
our
laid.
animals don't like it either.
Yeah. But Coco's always not like the thunder or the vacuum. So,
Hmm.
and she was
Yeah, I
little.
remember Molly hated the thunder when we had those horrible storms in
Black,
um
Blackfoot.
Arizona.
Oh, in Kingman.
Kingman, yeah, we had because of monsoon season. We
Oh
hit
yeah.
the horrible thunder and lightning storms. Um, yeah. But I mean, and I don't think that Clementine likes the storms either, but yesterday by the time the actual thunder hit, we had her in her crate. So she was pacing and meowing like, "Okay, what's going on? What's going on?" And then the thunder stopped. She lay down, she was fine. Yeah. But
Well, they don't know. Well, and like Pearl or Coco has never been outside. So
mhm.
to her, this is her whole world. Have
Mhm.
you ever thought about that? They live in a, and you at least have a house with 3 bedrooms and, and in that other house in Kingman, you had the big full basement too. So
You
they
mean
had,
in Blackfoot?
at Blackfoot, they had more room to run. But my cats have always lived in this mobile home. So
Mhm.
it's a small world. Of course, they are about what? A sixth of our size. So if you took this house times six, it would be big for us. So to them, it's big.
Mhm.
But yeah, indoor cats, that's their whole world. And
Yeah.
they learn to live. That's why
I
I've
will
got,
admit, I just bought a harness for our cat though. So when we take Rusty for walks, we can take her with us. So she gets to be outside too and see it. And I got it personalized like Rusty's harness. It has her name on it. I got it on Amazon. It wasn't
yeah,
expensive, but yeah, because I'm like, I feel bad because like we'll be like, oh, let's take Rusty on a walk to get the mail. It's not that far, but he gets out of the house and she's always like, where are you guys going without me? I'm gonna be here alone. Why are you leaving? I'm like, okay, so I got her a harness so she can come with us. That way, if she jumps out of my arms, she can't get away.
well, do you remember the one morning, one day that
Mhm.
Coco did get out? She got out.
Mhm.
Well, she was within an hour and a half, she was at our door.
Mhm.
I can leave the door wide open and everything, and she will not go near it. She
Oh
will
no.
not go out. And Abby used to scream if we had her in our arms and would step out of the door, she'd be
Mhm.
really meowing because it scared her. She didn't like it. But then there was Pearl,
We
who
had
would
to
run
we had a
out.
little tryst.
She'd run out and run to the end of the driveway and sit down, and that was it. We could come and pick her up. She
She
just
escaped for what, one whole day once?
yes, and that's yeah, and she had got a boyfriend and everything.
Yeah. The thing she was fixed.
That big black cat.
Ah,
Oh, mhm.
that cat.
Things, yep. But anyway, yeah,
Anyway,
not much else here going on.
oh, show the dragon. Should I show the dragon?
Oh yeah, show the dragon from last month's
You can
club.
sign up for our dragon club. You have 2 weeks left to sign up. Last month's was the infested dragon. And this is it. It is really hard to show off how pretty the colors were, but I used a tricolor filament that
And
is
it has
orange and
eyeballs, you guys, on it, and it
yes,
has
and eggs.
and eggs all over it, and it was hard to figure out.
Trying to move my light so it'll highlight it a little bit more. But yeah, isn't it pretty? Yeah, this is one of the best. It really was one of the best.
Well,
So,
one of my favorites other was the butterfly one you did with the wings, with the
I got that one. And I found the axolotl one too.
oh,
I had forgotten. Remember, I was showing off the ones I had? This guy
uh-huh.
was just in a random box over here by itself, the axolotl.
That's one of our months.
Yep. So, yeah, so I don't know what I'm doing for this month yet, but I have to come up with it in the next couple of days so I can start making them just in case. They're going to take a long time or if I have any issues. I got to
Right.
find
Because that
them.
one, was it not this month, but the month before when you had so much issues with that?
With my
Which,
printers.
huh?
With my printers, I had issues with one of them died. One of them was having issues and then the other one was working, but then our power went out like 3 times while I was making them.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
And then I got the little one. She sent me the little one. Was that the
oh
red,
yeah.
white, blue? That
That
was
was
the
red, white, and
was
blue.
so high. Yes.
Which do I have one of those over here? No, I have the big one in
But
my
you
living room.
guys come up with somebody. I mean, you've done a heart one, you've done a butterfly one, you've done this one, you did one with all the moons on it. the little moons all over it.
I did the four-leaf clover one.
And of course the crystal.
Of
The
course, yeah, that was our first month was the regular crystal dragon.
uh-huh.
But
And I mean,
yeah.
I think we've done it now 13 months going on 14. So she's had 13 different dragons, you guys. And some of you, I love you all, but some of you have been with us from the beginning. And
Yep.
so you have all 14 dragons or all,
See them all.
yeah. So we didn't know if we'd be doing it this long, but
Yep.
as long as there's people that want us to do it, we will. Mm.
Do you want to see two new designs that are coming with me on Saturday?
Okay.
This is a wolf spider. Look at his legs. It's a wolf spider. I have two that are blue as well that I made. So I've only made three of these because they're a little bit bigger. I don't want to make these guys smaller because I don't know how well the detail will be for the wolf spider if
Right,
it's
right. You want all that.
it's so cute. And then bats. It's a hollow bat. And his wings move
Oh,
so
how
much.
cute.
These are
Oh, yeah.
both Cinder Wings designs as well.
How many of those did you make?
I made, I think I have six of these guys.
That they'll all sell.
I bet they will too. Aren't they so cute?
They are. Those you could even stick on a wall
Yeah. But I
or on
thought,
a lamp, like I did with the spiders. I put magnets on them and they're on my lamp.
yeah. I'm like, I did a few more spiders too. I did some solid black ones and some solid grays because people do like the spiders.
Mhm.
I tried to do a full plate of both of them and that didn't work out. So I had to adjust. So I had to adjust. Okay, let's see. Steph says, I don't think you've done a fall leaves one, have you? I did do an autumn dragon. It had acorns on, or not acorns, pine cones on its back. Do
Right.
you remember that one? That was like red and gold, multicolor, I want to
You have
say.
the box of the ones I sent you back? That had
Yeah,
all of them.
some of those made it to the market
Oh, already? Okay. I mean, yeah, it
and
has
they're
been a while.
gone. My little ones sell fast at
You
market.
didn't you do one with the twigs on it? Twigs?
Well, they
Or
weren't twigs, they were pine cones.
pine cones, okay.
And I don't have that one over here. I have extras of the heart dragon. I have an extra of the ice dragon, the snow dragon.
Right from January.
This is the St. Patrick's Day one. And then the butterfly one that you loved.
Yeah. Had the little wings on it.
Mm-hmm. That I didn't know if it was going to fit in the boxes because of the wings, but it still was cute.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll have to look and see what I can do for this next month because I don't know yet. I'm wavering because the designer I follow has released a couple new designs that I thought maybe one of those, but I don't know. By the way, other finished object while we were talking.
Right.
I have two scrunchies finished since we've been talking, and
Ah,
I think we'll make three more of them.
oh, I'm sure.
Or I
Maybe
can't
two.
remember.
Maybe.
It's been a while since I've done the Juicy Couture, so I can't remember how many scrunchies each skein makes. Oh, the sunflower one. Yes.
Yes, that was the yellow and greens, wasn't it? Yellow, greens, and
Brown. Yellow
brown.
and brown. Yeah. I forgot about the red one because I gave it to my son last Christmas. Oh yeah. Yeah, that red one with the acorns. Or I keep saying acorns, I mean pine cones.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
There's
see,
so many options.
right. She's done so many cute things. So,
Hmm. And yeah,
and now,
these are her two new designs for the past month are these that are not dragons, are the wolf spider and the bat are two of her new designs. Same designer who does our dragons. Yeah. Oh,
Cindermint, Cinder,
cinder wings,
Cinderwing.
not cindermint. Are you thinking cinnamon?
Yeah, Cindermint.
The sunflower one was pretty. It was pretty. They all have been pretty in their own way.
Yes, they
Really.
have. And I even liked the moon when it was purple, black, and yellow, remember? And white moons, or were they yellow moons? But but
They
now
were
that she got the
moon.
multi, because see, when she first started it, all the dragons had to be one spool. But now she's got where she can make the multicolors on the dragon, the different,
Mhm.
and so she can make the eyes white and the eyes red or whatever. Yeah. So that makes it fun. So
There's a lot more options.
Amber's come a long way in the last year. With her.
Learned a lot about 3D printing and I mean, I've been doing 3D printing for about 3 years now.
Has it been that long?
Because I got my first printer when we lived with Bruce and Cheryl. I got my Enders,
Yeah.
my first Ender. And I got that when almost after we first moved in with them, within that first couple months.
Yeah,
And then
because I remember, what did you make? You made um the trash cans, and
Mhm.
you made,
Well, I made the yarn bobbins with
oh
the
yeah,
end.
you need to get some more of those on.
I know. I know where they are now.
Oh, good.
They're in my boxes that go to the market.
Oh,
Very
because you take those.
organized. They're still in one of those boxes, yeah. And then when we moved to Alamogordo, I bought my second ender, so I was doing two enders for a while. And then for my birthday in Alamogordo, Dave got me the first bamboo. So that was, well, I've had a birthday since then. That was a year and a half ago when I got the first one.
Right.
And I got the second one before we moved because I had two when we moved here. And then I got the third one when we bought the house. The day after we closed, I bought my first with the AMS. So that's been just over a year because September 1st was our move-in day.
Now you have AMS on all three now, don't you?
I do. They all three have the multicolor system and all three are working.
Oh, good.
As you
Yeah,
can
Amber's
see.
going to become a bamboo technician.
Yeah, well, honestly, I don't mind being a bamboo technician. It's easier than the ender. Like I troubleshooted my enders, like I took things apart. Had to buy new parts to make it better, and it still wasn't the quality that this first one was without any tweaking.
Right.
So, I mean, like we talked about with our crochet hooks, your tools. If you have better tools, you can do better things.
Right, right. Yes.
And yeah, I'm looking at getting one for my classroom because I want to do a 3D printing club next year.
So, well, how would that work?
What do you mean? How would that work?
How would a club at school work? It would be after school?
Mm-hmm. And the kids would come and we would do designing and then they would print their designs. I might do it in not in cahoots, but in with Mesa, because I'm working with Mesa now, which is math, engineering, science, and I don't know what the A stands for. But
Architect?
I was like architecture, art, maybe the arts. I don't know. But I'm working hand in hand with them already. Because I'm gonna be the co-sponsor next year, I think, actually officially. Right now it's just kind of because they needed me. So next year I think it'll be official. Hopefully I
So
can
the
do it.
school would buy the printer. Huh.
Mhm.
Yeah, you wouldn't even have
I
to
have
pay
to
for
buy the
it.
filament too,
Yep.
but yeah. So, I mean, I think that'd be really fun. We have kids who said they would get involved if we did that. So,
Well, I'm sure it's a different type. You'd get art students probably in there, and like you said, the uh, it's math because they have to figure out how to, make them smaller and make them bigger, and uh,
use the program to design them because I'm
yeah,
still a novice at that. Like I've designed the buttons and that's it. So that would give
I know the little ones.
I haven't had time to design anything else. Let's be honest. That
Yes.
took I still could improve those. I still could improve those too. They're a little fat.
Oh,
I made them a little thinner. I think they might be better. But I
well,
mean, really sturdy.
good. Yes, they're sturdy and they go on and off good. I didn't have any problems myself putting them on. Well, Jill's used them,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
so
No, I mean,
I
yeah.
thought somebody else had them on there, and hers were they more square? They didn't have the indent or something. I thought, boy, I don't know how those would work. You just have a nice indent, but you know,
Mhm.
tucks them in, you
I've
know it's
seen
not gonna
people make
fall
them
off.
with wood. I've seen people like use their wood cutter to make them, like the little what is it called?
Wood
Like a laser
burner
cutter.
or
Like
a
a laser
lace,
cutter.
a lace.
Not a lathe, because that's where you turn it, but like a laser cutter. So you put it in the
Oh,
flat piece of wood and it laser cuts it for you. But
I'm surprised that Cricut hasn't come out with something that will cut the plastic and cut the wood.
actually can cut balsam wood. You can
Oh,
cut the thin, like what people used to make like the airplanes with, like
oh,
balsam air. Yeah,
Oh,
it have the maker can do that. I don't believe the expression mine can, but I think the maker can.
yeah, because
Um,
they're always coming out with new things, because they have to keep up and they want people to buy the next product that comes out.
mhm. Thank
Yeah,
you, Jill. Jill said mine are perfect.
yeah, they are. They work
I
great.
just wonder if they're too thick. I don't
No,
know.
I
Okay.
think if you made them too thinner, they might snap when people were trying to get them on.
They might, I mean, they're pretty sturdy. I mean, you can't,
No, they're layered. They've got some
I
nice
have
way.
broken some of my 3D printed things before. I know 3D printing can be snapped.
Well, yeah, it's plastic. Well, it's
Well, yeah.
acrylic,
If the
but
layers are not the best, they can snap too. If you don't have enough infill inside or if you don't have enough layers on the outside, they can snap. But yeah, these are fun. And Jill, I think I sent you a boatload of them. I think you have a ton. I think I
no,
sent you a lot.
knit, knit faster.
Yes. Anyway, I don't really have anything else. Do you?
That's about it. I've never crocheted so much in my life.
You've really been crocheting a lot this time.
Yeah, all day I sit in front of the computer and I watch The Flash and I crochet.
We've
Uh,
been watching Grimm again. We've decided that's going to be one of our October shows every year.
I
Because
started
it's
Grim
only,
again, remember?
it's
And,
only
and
got
then I
six
don't know
seasons.
why I quit watching it.
I don't know. It's on Peacock. You
I
can
don't
watch
have
it
Peacock
on.
anymore. I
Yes, you
have
do.
Paramount.
You don't have Paramount. You have
Oh, it's
Peacock.
on Peacock. Then that's what I started watching it on. Or was
Mhm.
it on anything else? Has it
It,
ever been on?
it
Anything?
was on Prime. I don't know if it was
I've
on
never
Hulu.
watched on Prime. I've never,
Oh,
Jeff always said, you can watch that. I don't watch Prime, but um,
yeah, it's on Peacock though. You can watch that. You can also watch Monk and Psych on Peacock.
well, I own all the Monk. Why would I watch Monk?
Did you watch Monk's Last Case?
I did. I
Okay.
did
I think we discussed
twice.
it on.
I think twice.
Okay.
So yeah.
But I mean, you can watch all of Psych and all three Psych movies are on there now too.
Oh, are they?
Three Psych movies. Yeah.
Like the musical?
Uh, Psych the musical, I think, is on there. Psych the musical is not one of the movies.
Oh, it's not considered one of the movies. Oh, then I might not have seen all the movies. I still remember
Psych one,
how cheesy the musical was, but it was funny. So it
there was
was
Psych the movie one, Psych the movie two, Lassie Come Home, and Psych the movie three, This Is Gus.
okay. Then I haven't seen them all. I'll have to sit
And
and
This
watch.
Is Gus came out like 2 years ago.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the newest, maybe 3 years ago. And Psych 2 they made after Timothy Amundsen had his stroke.
Who's
And
Timothy Wilson, the black guy?
Lassie.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Hello, Luna. Tell me, tell me, tell me about
Or just the rain tapping on the window?
tell me
You-
about the import tax in Japan.
I don't think she can hear it.
Is she saying anything right now?
No.
She's making noises.
Oh, okay.
What's the import tax in Japan?
She doesn't want to talk about that.
Hello, Luna. What's the import tax in Japan?
They can't even see her.
Japan varies depending on what you're bringing in. Typically, there's a customs duty based on the item's value and a consumption tax of about 10. Got something specific in mind?
A video game. A video game.
Oh, game time. Sorry, I didn't hear you clearly.
Are you
This
still?
is our new Luna. We had to, yes, we're still filming, Jeff. There. Did she open her eyes? There she is. But she
That's
talks, she dances, she sings. She doesn't sing. She used to, the old Luna, this is our third Luna. They finally completely replaced her because her ears kept breaking. I mean, all of a
Mm.
sudden they wouldn't lift. And
Mhm.
and so they sent us a brand spanking new one. And she doesn't sing the bingo song
Oh,
or the jingle bell song. So
oh. Hmm.
I guess but she always sang it, so it was like you almost Oh, I know where Luna is. So,
Um, Jill said, I'm done paying for all those and now Prime has commercials. I'm not paying them more. Yeah, we watch Prime the least and I really only pay for Prime now because of our free shipping and stuff, really. We don't really watch a lot of stuff on Prime.
yeah, and Jeff pays
We
for
watch
Prime.
Peacock and Paramount. Those are the two, and Max. We watch
You have,
Max.
you have Netflix still, don't you?
We do.
I'm
Only
watching The
for a
Flash on
couple
Netflix.
shows.
Huh?
We watch that for Stranger Things.
Yeah,
I mean,
and I never
really,
did finish Stranger Things. I never
no,
did.
the last season is coming out soon. They're on
Oh,
the last, they're about to
I
do the last.
only I only did the first two seasons. I just couldn't. All of a sudden, the third season, I don't know. They all seem so much grown up more. I mean,
Well,
we'll
they
let
were.
go, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, okay, yeah. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. Um, but I've been rereading my books again because I had only finished and I got the third set of the Crescent City series. You wouldn't like it because
It's racy. I've been re-listening to Left Behind
is that
on
that's
Audible. No, it doesn't have sex, Mom. It's Left Behind.
oh, Left Behind. Okay. Is that on our Audible?
Yeah, the first two books are free. They're actually included in Audible. You can find them for free. I don't know yet about the third book. I'm only in the second book, so I didn't have to pay it, use a credit for it.
I think I get BYU TV. You probably don't there.
We-
Do you?
Good.
Okay. And Left Behind the movies were on there. The
Okay.
first one, I think they did a second one too.
Wait, are they the ones with Kirk Cameron?
Uh-huh.
Okay. They remade it a few years ago with, I want to say it was Nicolas Cage, but it was with someone else. They remade like the first couple movies. They were
Oh,
more mainstream, but I don't know. I did like the ones with Kirk Cameron.
yeah.
I think he did a good job playing Buck.
Well, I liked the Left Behind series. I think I listened to all of them, all the way through the Antichrist, and
Mm-hmm.
there are nine of them. I think there were nine of them.
9 or 10.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
And then there's another series I read the books of that I just loved because it made you think about, oh, maybe somebody out there knows the name of it. It starts out in heaven and the angels are talking, and then they know they find out what they're going to do when they come down to earth, and they're sent down to earth, and then it goes through, they actually get sent down in our time, and the Iran or Iraq, whatever, sends an MPF, is that what they call it, and around the world, and all the electricity is gone, nobody has,
EMP.
yeah, MP, and
EMP.
MP, and what people do, our modern generation, that I mean, your cars don't even start because the batteries are all gone. I mean, yeah, it's very interesting. I think it was three books. It's called like something with fallen, not fallen angels, something like that. But it was really a good book. I really liked it. That's back in the days when I didn't do Audible. I read books. I had books, you guys.
I
I
don't know
still
that.
have all my books, but I just don't read them now that I have them on Audible.
Let me ask ChatGPT if they know what this book is.
How would you ask them?
ChatGPT is AI.
Well, what would you say? Well, we're
Do you know of a book series about fallen angels and with an EMP? A book series. Not fallen angels, but angels. I almost put angles.
the angels.
Well, I am a math teacher. I write about angles a lot.
Oh, right.
Let's see if ChatGPT knows.
Okay.
Searching. Um, it could be The Earth Angels by Michelle Gordon.
No.
This 10-book series involves angels living among humans with themes of spiritual awakening and struggles angels face on Earth.
Nope.
No. A more action-oriented take could be Susan E.E.'s Penryn and the End of Days.
No.
Looking for a closer match specifically incorporates EMP effects and survival themes, some post-apocalyptic fiction. ChatGPT doesn't know.
Okay. So one of
Those are
these
the
days I'll see it. I'm sure I bought it at like Siegel. Okay, where'd you go?
what? I'm right
There,
here.
there you
Oh.
are. I hit something and the whole screen went to my my
Oh,
other screen.
I was like, I saw you the whole time.
Well, anyway, yeah, so, but, yeah, I like listening to books. I listen when I go to bed at night. I listen
Yeah.
for about an hour and I play my games on my my phone while I listen. Yeah. So, but
I
yeah.
listen sometimes at work at lunch. I got new headphones that go around my ears, but they sit on top of my ears. They don't
Oh,
go inside my ears.
uh-huh.
My insides of my ears are tiny. So
Yeah,
like
like
with earbuds, they hurt.
it
These
hurt.
just sit on the outside and
Oh,
I can still hear really well. So I've
yeah.
really liked them. And like when I do stuff in my classroom, I like to do that because I'm like, if I'm listening to something that I don't think anyone else is going to be interested in, I don't want someone to, come in and be like, what are you listening to? Like if I
Right.
listen to sisters or something, because sometimes I do that too. Like, why are you listening to the Book of Mormon? It's none of your business. Go away.
Be quiet and do your work.
It might not with my students. I don't do that with my students. But like
Oh.
at lunchtime, sometimes I leave my door open when it's hot because then I get airflow. But
Well, before I had Audible, which
mhm,
Robin's the one that got that for me for Christmas to begin with. Do you remember that? Yeah.
mhm,
And I have all these books on CDs. I have all the um Planet of the Cave Bear series on.
mhm.
I have all the Aragon series on tapes. I have the Rebecca
Rachel and Leah and Sarah.
by your author, your favorite author. He used to be your
Orson
favorite.
Scott Card.
Yeah,
He's not my favorite author, but he's one of my favorite authors.
right. I remember you used to really like him. I've never ever, still never listened to heard Ender's Game or that series. I saw the movie.
The movie is not even close.
Yeah, I
Movie
didn't
is
think it
not a
was,
good version of that book.
but I wanted to see whatever.
Because in the book, and when it starts out, Ender is 5.
Right.
He is
And
not a 14-year-old kid. He is 5. And so that changes the dynamic of so much of it. The
oh yeah,
story is so different if he's a 5-year-old kid. I mean, I think by the end of the book, he's 9, maybe 10.
because wasn't there more than one book?
Oh yeah, it's a whole series. And then there's a sister series about one of the characters about Bean, which is a character from, yeah.
Oh,
Like
okay.
there's the Ender's Game series and then Ender's Shadow series, and Bean is Ender's Shadow.
Oh, okay.
So, but the Ender's Game, like the first book takes place like at one time, and then the next 3 books take place in the future because Ender has time jumped with. It's hard to explain, but with it's space travel because
Right.
space travel you have a thing that lets them travel space in an instant, and
Almost
so
like Dune,
it's
huh?
time. Well,
We're
yeah, like
Dune.
it's an instant for him, but for everyone else, time has passed.
Oh, right,
So
right.
he's gone from place to place. And so it's like, I want to say it's like 2000 years later after the wars
Oh,
that the next book takes place. I cannot remember though. It's been a while. I need
yeah,
to listen again.
you
I
were
have them
young
all.
when you read those. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I listened to them. We listened to them. The last time I think we went to Oregon, we listened to them on our drive there. But
Oh,
that's still been a few years.
yeah, yeah. And me with Audible, a book has to have at least 12 to 14 hours long. I like the longer books. I'm not going to spend my credit on a book that's only 8 hours long, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got spoiled by the books like the Clan of the Cave Bears and all those books. They're long.
They are
And
long.
yeah.
What size hooks do I have? I have these hooks I've never used.
Are they from the
They're from Ami. They're 5 millimeters from Ami. I had them sitting in a different place. I need another display rack. I don't have enough room for all of my acrylic.
I just bought some of those wooden pencil things and I have my G's in one, my G pluses in one, and my H's in it. And then my rack thing, I have my I, J, K, L, M, the ones that I don't have as many of.
Ah,
And then I
uh,
don't use as often. But the other ones I can pull all the H's over and just grab one out of there and then put it back in. So, but I've been using this one, the Wonderland series one.
they keep
Like
releasing new series. I keep getting the text messages. I'm like, go away, you evil people.
I
I
know,
cannot buy anymore.
and I don't.
Spent a lot of money on crochet hooks.
Yeah, I have at least I'd say 7 of each G pluses and H's of Omni and furls. I mean, I've got a couple. I've got the wooden striped a Christmas one they did with the peppermint, and I have the one they did with the 1001 Dalmatians. What's
101 Dalmatians.
101? The mean lady. Her
Oh,
they did,
Cruella de Vil.
yeah, they did one of hers in the black and white. And I do like those hooks, but they're lighter. And it's a light, if you like a light hook, those are good, but I like a bit more heavy that I
Yeah,
can.
these ones that are half wood and half acrylic are a lot lighter than the
Yeah.
ones that are full acrylic. I just realized that.
Yeah, yeah, because the woods they use like a light. They're not using like a heavy wood. Well, when
Oh.
Dave used to make the pens, how different the woods can be in
Oh
the
yeah, each one's going to give you a different feel,
right.
a
But
different
I think
way.
we've rattled on long enough, Amber.
Yeah,
It's
it's 9
nine
o'clock.
o'clock, 2 hours. I
Tired.
gotta go paint my peels.
Yes,
So
I'm gotta get ready for bed. I'm tired.
I'm ready. I have my jammy bottoms on.
Oh, I'm wearing leggings. I'm probably gonna wear to bed. So, all
Oh,
right, guys, thank you for joining us. 2 weeks from today, I think is gonna be.
we forgot what we're gonna do at 800.
Oh, we made a decision. Sorry. If you stayed with us this long,
Yeah, you might as well hear our
we're gonna do
decision.
a giveaway when we hit 800 subscribers. So this video is where you can enter for that.
Right. Tell them the rules.
So if you are already a subscriber, you are still going to be in this drawing, just so you know. Okay, but you have to do something. Okay, so new subscribers, after you subscribe, go below this video and tell us you subscribed. Okay, if you're already a subscriber, go below this video after it's posted and just say, I'm a subscriber. I've been a subscriber for however long, because some of you have been with us since the beginning.
Yeah,
And some
forever.
of you are newer still with us. So just let us know how long you've been a subscriber. If you do that, you make your comment. You all will be entered in our drawing when we hit 800 subscribers. And we're very close. We're
Right.
at 784 right now. So we
Right.
just,
Tell your friends to
yes.
come. And if we don't hit it by next time, then we won't be doing a drawing. But you still, if you're new next time, you still
You're
have to come back to this video to leave the
Yes.
comment.
And
So
we'll let you
actually,
know in the next video if we haven't hit 800 yet. And thank you, Jill, for helping us hit where we are. I saw that you did your giveaway already for our stuff. And congratulations to the winner. I don't want to give it away in case that winner hasn't checked yet. But thank you for helping us hit where we have. But we're going to push for 800 right now.
right.
And then we'll go from there. So
We've been long enough trying to get that 1,000, so now we'll do 800, and maybe we'll do a 900 and then the 1,000. So
mhm.
we haven't even discussed what we're giving, but it will be something, probably yarn of some kind. So yeah,
Maybe a crochet hook.
who knows? Yeah.
Yarn.
So
Who
anyway,
knows? Yes.
even get a dragon. Who knows?
Who knows? It depends on who's going to ship it.
That's right.
That's where it'll come from. 2 weeks from today, by the way, is going to be November 2nd.
Okay, so we're still far
That'll be
enough.
our next video.
Ooh, then after that, the video will be like on the 16th.
Yes, and well, we probably won't have, we'll probably have to adjust things because I will be in Mexico.
On the 16th?
Oh no, I'll be in Mexico on the 22nd.
Yeah.
Or-
So and that's Thanksgiving week. So
Mhm.
it's going to be plans where we don't have to worry about doing
And
Thanksgiving.
I think
But I think last year or the year before, we even did a Christmas Eve or Christmas. Do you remember that? It was one of those, or New Year's Eve. It worked out that way, but we did it because we were home.
yeah, yeah, I think we did. Well, no, I think we did the day after Christmas or the day after, like January 2nd, one of the two. It was after. So
Okay. But anyway, we try to
anyway,
do good. So
yes.
we
So
we're been pretty good about doing every other week. So
thank you for joining us tonight. If you're new, like we said, make sure you subscribe if you haven't. And then after this video posts, leave a comment below that you are a subscriber if you've already been a subscriber, or you just subscribed to us so we know.
yes, and everybody is what's
Everybody
the-
who comments is eligible.
yes, eligible. I couldn't think of the word eligible. Boy, this
As
is
long as you are over 18 years old and live in the US.
Yes, I'm sorry, it has to be US only, but I think most of our subscribers are US. So
We have a handful that are not US, and I'm so sorry. It's just expensive to ship to you.
yeah, even to Canada now is so expensive.
We
So,
still love you, and one of these days we'll do an international giveaway.
oh, I went to the post office today to get stamps because I hadn't gotten stamps for a while. Do you know what stamps are now?
No,
They were like 55. They're 77 cents now.
to ship first class.
No, for a stamp, just a
Oh,
little,
that's a first class stamp. Yeah.
yeah, just for a little forever stamp. It was 20 cents they jumped. And I thought, boy, that's a big jump. And I don't remember them telling us that. So that means our postage on our regular stuff's probably going to go up too. They do it right before Christmas every year. That's when
Mm.
they
Well, it might
increase.
have jumped to that when it went up because it recently went up anyway. Maybe
Did it?
that jumped to that when it went up. Yeah.
And I just didn't know because, like I said, I just ran out of my last forever stamp today. So I was at the post office and I used the machine and I bought some more. So, but oh, makes me wish I'd have bought forever stamps when they were only like 30 and 40 cents.
All right, guys, we should go. We're still rambling.
Yes, because I want to eat the rest of my croissant. So,
Yes, I want to go have a snack. So thank you for joining us. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Make sure that if you're not a subscriber, you subscribe and leave a comment below that you did subscribe and
right.
our video a big thumbs up
Okay, we
because
love
that
you.
helps us.
Okay,
Yes.
we'll see you all
Have a
later.
good one, guys. Bye.